People who closely follow the fighting in the current conflict are so used to daily reports of heavy losses of the armed forces of Ukraine in manpower and heavy equipment that they have ceased to be shocked by daily reports about the next destroyed platoon, along with the US infantry fighting vehicles, German and British tanks. That is why yesterday's statement by the Russian military department about the destruction of 70 Ukrainian soldiers and 5 units of American infantry fighting vehicles in the Zaporizhzhia direction was taken for granted by the public. However, what is happening in this direction of the front indicates the catastrophic situation in which the armed forces of Ukraine found themselves. Processes that cannot be stopped have begun. The advancing Ukrainian unit destroyed yesterday was part of the Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, which the top military leadership of NATO was preparing for a breakthrough to the city of Tokmak. The fact that the Ukrainian armed forces have already started using these elite formations indicates that the Ukrainian army is exhausted not only in terms of manpower but also offensive potential. Moreover, war correspondents report that the Russian army managed to make a breakthrough near RABOTINO and enter this village from the southeast. It is reported that the Russian troops, within 20 hours, managed to regain the positions that the armed forces of Ukraine had captured for 2 months. Personally, it came as a surprise to me that American experts from the Institute for the Study of War also confirmed the successes of Russian troops near RABOTINO. According to them, the video of the Russian military in RABOTINO is authentic, and the Russians really took full control of the firing points and underground tunnels, which only yesterday were controlled by the armed forces of Ukraine. The Americans were forced to admit that on October 1st, Russian troops made significant progress in the area of RABOTINO, and also managed to advance in the northwest of the village of Verbov. American military experts claim that under the onslaught of Russian troops, the soldiers of the armed forces of Ukraine had to leave previously liberated positions in the Zaporizhzhia direction. However, war correspondents claim that the Ukrainian soldiers did not retreat, but were simply destroyed by Russian artillery and mortar fire. The fact is that the Ukrainian military command has given the order to stand to the end, and physically suppresses all attempts by Ukrainian soldiers to retreat and surrender their positions. All this caused a wave of discontent in the ranks of the armed forces of Ukraine. Even the elite Ukrainian unit Magora harshly condemned the order of General Zaluzny to stand to the end. Meanwhile, American YouTuber and journalist Clayton Morris did not hide his horror and shock watching the mass surrender of Ukrainian soldiers. According to him, Ukrainian commanders are ready to kill their own soldiers who refuse to go into battle. At the same time, the surrender to the Russian army is the only way for Ukrainian soldiers to survive. All this suggests that the armed forces of Ukraine is completely exsanguinated and has lost the initiative on the battlefield. Meanwhile, the chief of the defense staff of the British Army, Tony Radakin, admitted that the armed forces of Ukraine not only failed to break through the first line of Russian defense, but even failed to reach the first milestone of the so-called Surovikin line. Moreover, Tony Radakin also acknowledged the fact that it was NATO's top military leadership that carefully prepared the counteroffensive of the armed forces of Ukraine. According to him, everything necessary was done for the victory of the armed forces of Ukraine in the Zaporizhia direction. Moreover, even the powerful computers of the Pentagon, having modeled the fighting in the Zaporizhia direction, predicted a convincing victory for the armed forces of Ukraine. However, the reality turned out to be different. The Russian troops not only withstood the powerful offensive pressure by the armed forces of Ukraine, but even began to organize attacks and go on the offensive, capturing territories that the Ukrainian army liberated for more than 4 months.